Hey guys, it is Thursday, July 11th, I think. This is the start of a new reading vlog. I'm going to be vlogging my weekend of reading. Even though it's Thursday, to me I consider this like almost the weekend, so I wanted to start vlogging again and continue on from last week's vlog. Just wanted to update you all, which I'm going to get my book out right now. I am currently reading this gorgeous book. It's called All the Bad Apples by Moira Fowley-Doyle. I am loving this so much more than I thought I would. This is way darker than I thought it was going to be, especially since I did like try a chapter. And when I read the first chapter, I was like, okay, this might just be maybe too young. Definitely geared more towards YA, obviously, but this is dealing with a lot of adult subjects and teen subjects as well, because our main character is a young adult. Her name is Dina. But this book was pitched to me as a story similar to Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman. In the aspect, it's like sisters and magical realism involved in this, but it also has to deal with sexual abuse, unplanned pregnancies, LGBTQ rights, women's rights. It's pretty dark. And our main character is struggling with dealing with her bisexuality. And also she's dealing with the loss of her sister, which her sister disappears. Everyone believes that she died, but her older sister actually disappeared and leaves Dina these letters to kind of just figure out the family history that her older sister Mandy, her sister's name is Mandy, the one who disappeared, she knows everything about the family, and she's pretty much taking her on like a treasure hunt throughout this book to figure out the history for herself. And everyone believes that they are cursed. Her family and all the women in the family are cursed. It's not like bad luck, it's just a curse that is on them, so that's where the magical realism kind of comes in. I might sound like I'm a little all over the place with the synopsis of this book, but I'm not done with it yet. But so far, that's where I'm at. I'm about halfway through, and I am loving this story. It is not for the lighthearted at all, so if you're looking for a contemporary that's light, this is not it for you, but it is very similar to Practical Magic, but it is darker than that, kind of, and also it's YA, but like I said, there are triggers in this book, and it's pretty detailed, so just beware about the abuse and all of that comes into play into this book before you pick it up. If it sounds like something that you're going to enjoy and you want to read something that is like that and something that will, you know, kind of take you on a journey. It's kind of thrilling too, a little bit, because you just want to keep turning the page to find out what's happening. It also has timeline jumps, so right now I think I'm in the 1800s with the family. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it. I'm really, really enjoying it. Our main character, Dina, she is really, really likable, so that's really helpful in stories like this, because if you enjoy the main character, it's easier to get through when you actually really feel for the person. So I really feel for Dina so far, and I'm loving this book a lot more than I thought I was going to love it. And I picked it up today because I had time at work, because I had a couple cancellations, so I was like, alright, maybe I could like fly through this book a little bit while I'm at work, get some of it done. And when I'm at work, I can't really like fully pay attention to a book, but for some reason this one just really, really got in my head. So I'm loving this. And I would say that it is similar to Practical Magic. So if you were like me and loved Practical Magic, I would put this on your TBR for sure, because it's totally like the same vibes. It just takes place in Ireland, I believe, in contemporary setting. So yeah, so that's that. So that's what I'm reading right now. I also have, oh, I'm so tired. I also have on my Kindle The Pirate King, Daughter of the Pirate King, I downloaded. I wanted to read something summery and something with pirates or mermaids, so everyone loves The Daughter of the Pirate King, so I've been kind of reading that on my Kindle, and that too is a lot of fun to read. It's a really fun read so far. So those are the two books that I'm reading right now for this weekend, and if I pick up anything else, it's probably going to be a manga. I don't know which one yet. I did finish The Witch's House, so that was good, but I really want to get to like Tokyo Ghoul or Death Note, so it's going to be one of the two there. And so yeah, so that's it. That is it for right now. I'm going to go take a shower because I have people's hair all over me right now. And it's supposed to thunderstorm, so I'm going to light my candle and read in my bed, and it's going to be amazing. I cannot wait. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit with a reading update. Bye! Hi, so I'm all cozy in my bed right now. I guess it's like an hour since I left off with you guys, but I just want to say this book, All the Bad Apples, it's reminding me of A Secret History of Witches by Louisa Morgan, which was one of my favorite books. 2 years ago or a year ago, I read it and I absolutely loved it, and I'm getting like the same vibes in this as well, because A Secret History of Witches it's like a generational tale. So it starts with the great-great-great-grandmother of one of the main characters in the book, and it's her life, and then she has her daughter, and then it turns into her life, and there's curses, there's family curses. Basically, like any woman that falls in love, they're doomed, basically. So this is kind of giving me like the same vibes as that, which is pretty cool. Also practical magic vibes as well, along with like the family curse of witches and, you know, death and all that crazy stuff. I'm really loving this book a lot, and I'm loving the Irish folklore in here. There are banshees in here. The banshees are part of the family curse for these girls. Apparently a banshee arrives like 3 times, once a scream, then you find like around your house, like in your windowsill, pieces of gray hair, and then something else, I forgot what it was, but it's pretty cool. I definitely am going to be recommending this book to people, because it's everything that I've been looking for in a book and more as of right now. I'm not that far in, you know, I'm getting to about the halfway point right now. I know I said before I was at the halfway point, but I meant to say I was almost at the halfway point. But as I'm reading this, I just wanted to check back in with you guys and just let you guys know my thoughts on it and what I would relate it to book-wise that's out already, and books that I enjoyed. But it, like I said, it's very similar to A Secret History of Witches and Practical Magic, except this is YA, so it's pretty exciting. It's pretty good, and it's going pretty quickly. The chapters are pretty short, so that's a plus as well. So I'm gonna get back to reading now, and I'll check back in with you guys later. But now I'm going to get under my covers and relax. Even though it's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I just want to be in bed for the rest of the day. I am having one of those days. So I'll talk to you guys later. everyone. It is still Sunday, and I just finished all the bad apples. I'm in my car because I'm about to go to Justin's house, but I wanted to talk to you guys really quick. Oh my God, this book is amazing. It is so good, and it is so important for us to read a book like this with everything going on in the world today, especially having to do with women's rights in general. It was just freaking phenomenal. This author just touched upon so many important things that women go through. There is abortion in here. There is women's rights. There's finding your way in the LGBTQ community as a woman. It's just freaking amazing. And also separating church from state as well, where, you know, a lot of people live their lives through the church and through religion, and I'm not saying that that's wrong, but also, you know, it is wrong in a lot of ways. We're living in a world where we've evolved so much as human beings, and we all deserve to evolve and evolve our beliefs as well. And beliefs that were something that were centuries ago shouldn't still be relevant today as we grew as human beings. And I am just floored by the ending of this book. And yes, it's magical realism. There is, you know, a lot of, like, not a lot of supernatural aspects to it, but supernatural aspects were thrown into the mix. But the message behind this book is just so amazing. I am in love. I am so in love with this book, and I will be purchasing a finished copy of it. But in the author's note in the back, which I'm not going to really tell you much about because I don't want to ruin anything about the story for you guys, but this book is based on true events that had happened in Ireland, because Ireland just recently separated church from state. Now, as Americans, we have been mostly separated from church and state. Well, technically, but not really, because people still refer back. But we've been separated for quite some time, but Ireland has not. So she researched a lot of stuff that happened in Ireland where, you know, women were not treated the way that they should have been treated at the time period that all these things happened. It's pretty unbelievable. So she based her story of the Rice family on her research that she had done about these women in Ireland during a time period between like the 1800s to present day. It's freaking unbelievable. It's just, I'm floored. I'm floored by this book, and it is so necessary right now. This is like the perfect feminist story for all of us to read. So I highly recommend this book when it comes out. I want to say, let's see if it has the exact date. I know it's August. Maybe it's like early August. I hope it's early August, because then that means it comes out sooner and you guys can get your hands on this book way before. But I just love it, and I love the witchy aspect in it. There are banshees in here, which I absolutely love. The folklore of banshees, which is an Ireland folklore about women, like the screams, and if you hear the scream, like death is awaiting you. And I always loved the lore of banshees from the TV show Charmed. That was always kind of like in a couple episodes per season for the banshees. So I really love that folklore of banshees, and it's in this book, and it plays a very significant role in this book. So I love that part of it. I'm so happy I finished this book, and I'm so obsessed with it. Yeah, that's all I have to say. 5 out of 5 stars. I hope you pick it up. I hope you understood what I was saying about this book. I don't want to spoil too much. It is about generations of family and secrets that families hide because they're ashamed, and most of the time it has to do with the girls, the women in the family, and people make mistakes, and women always got burned for them. As you know, the witches in Salem, same thing. They got burned for things that they believed in or things that they done, apparently, you know? So women were always to blame for everything, and the men always just got away scot-free. So this book is just so amazing, and I absolutely am obsessed. So I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you guys know my thoughts on that, and I'm so happy, so happy that I finished it. So now I'm going to be going over to Justin's house. He has to wake up early for a road trip tomorrow with his dad. They're going somewhere for work, I think Virginia, so they'll be gone for the day tomorrow. So I'm gonna go over there and help him pack up some stuff, and yeah, that's it. So I don't know what I'm gonna be picking up later. Probably Lock Every Door, because I've been really wanting to get to that, but I'm literally having a total hangover from this book. I don't know if anything is gonna satisfy me after finishing it, so we'll see what happens. But I will check back in with you guys probably tomorrow, because it's kind of late already. It's 8 p.m. We hung out by the pool, we barbecued. It was a really good day. It was hot today. It was like 100 degrees outside. Perfect pool day, but I'm exhausted. I look like crap. No makeup on, but I didn't feel like putting makeup on after being in the sun all day. I like to give my face a break on the weekends from makeup, because I wear it all day at work, and from the steam and everything from blow dryers, it just seeps into your pores. So it's always good to give your skin a break from makeup if you can. It's so important. So yeah, so that's it for now, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drive the car. I'm gonna get out of here and think about this amazing book on my way to Justin's house. Bye guys.